My name is Judith. I am one half of the Nutty Nitty Sisters. Together with my sister Julie, we create usually a monthly video that we share our love of all things fibery. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. We definitely appreciate it. And if this is your first time watching, appreciate you clicking on the video and hope you enjoy what you see. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoy the video and subscribe to come along on this fibery journey with us. Today I wanted to talk about my plans for December and Advent knitting. I have been Advent knitting for I think 3 years now. The first Advent kit I ever got, I really didn't do anything with it. I just showed and shared the opening. And the second year I got my Advent kit from Shauna. She was at the time Farm Girl Fibers, and I think she is now Moon Raven Dye Works. And this was the very first actual Advent project I did with one of her Advent kits. This is the Adventuring Wrap by Amba O'Brien. And all of the beautiful colors that were in Shauna's, I believe this was the, it was an homage to the 90s, I believe. So yeah, all kinds of beautiful colors. It's a lovely wrap. I do really enjoy this. It's probably one of my most worn wraps because it's got all the colors and you can wear it with absolutely everything. But I do love it. I made it a bit shorter than the original. I think I made it maybe 10 to 20 stitches shorter. I can't remember, but I know I made it shorter than what the pattern called for. And I did have quite a bit left over of each mini skein. So that was the first Advent project I did. The second Advent project was last year. And last year I actually got my Advent mini set from A Yarn to Die For Design, which is my kit for this year as well. I try to treat myself just to one because that's about all I can manage during Advent. But this is the Habitation Throw by Helen Stewart. I am a huge fan of Helen's patterns. I try to join Knit Vent each year. And this was from, I think it was Knit Vent, I want to say 2019 or 2018. But this is all the wonderful, beautiful colors from Robin's kit last year. And I also, because I had 20 gram minis and I had enough left over, I also made, and these are quite well worn. I wear these a lot, so I apologize for their disheveled appearance, but I also made scrappy socks out of her colors as well. So I now have socks to match my throw. So what are my plans for this year with Robin's kit? So this year, I have been watching a lot of videos on YouTube to try to get some ideas. Looking through Ravelry at all the Advent or mini skein projects is very overwhelming. There are a lot. But I originally had planned on doing Dust of Snow by Helen Stewart. It is similar to the Habitation Throw. However, it's your fingering minis held double with mohair. So creates a nice, beautiful halo look to the wrap. And I had thought of doing that. I really wanted to do that, but I watched Nitty Natty on YouTube and she did an Advent pattern showcase video. And she mentioned a pattern that just captured my interest and I had to do it. It is called The Quest by rhyFlower Knits. And it looks like so much fun. So the premise of this is it's very much like Dungeons and Dragons. You pick a character, paladin, rogue, druid, or wizard. And then as you read through the pattern each day, You roll dice to see, each day is like a battle, but there's a whole storyline and everything to the pattern. So it's like reading yourself a little story, doing a little D&D roll, figuring out whether or not you win or lose the battle. And based on a win or a loss, you go to a page in the pattern, and it gives you like a pattern for the next section of the wrap. It is a large wrap, but it will be different based on your rolls. It's very individual, based on your rolls, based on your Advent kit. It is something I can see myself doing again and again and again. It is very pretty. It does have some brioche sections in between each one of the patterned sections, where you're brioching with the section, the yarn from the section before and the section coming up. But it's very basic brioche. So, and I've only done 2 brioche projects, so I think it'll be fairly easy to do. So I printed like the main details of the pattern, and then I also printed, these are each day of the, and I won't show the front because I don't want, it is a paid for pattern. But each day of the pattern is, basically cut it out of the pattern so that I could easily access the next story. So I will be doing, opening a Advent mini and also pulling from the Advent pattern. So I get myself a little story, I get a little Advent mini, and then I get to dive into doing this beautiful, colorful, different patterned wrap. And I am so excited. I have not seen a pattern like this before. I've seen several that are like Harry Potter, or I saw another one. I can't remember where it came from now. It's escaping me. But basically, there's different places where you go based on what day it is, based on the first letter of your name or your favorite color, or you go to different patterns. But I've not seen anything like this that's kind of roll-based, dice roll-based, and I'm really very intrigued. If you know any other patterns that are similar to this, that kind of have a gameplay element to them, please let me know in the comments below, because I am so for this kind of pattern. I absolutely love it. I think it's going to be a ton of fun, and I hope you join me. I am going to participate in a Vlogmas, so I will have a video going up hopefully every day. I won't pinky promise to that because sometimes things just happen. Last year during Vlogmas, my husband got COVID, and so we were kind of quarantined, and it wasn't a very exciting Vlogmas, but I will try to do something every day and let you know how we get on. But yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. And I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoy this, and thanks for watching. Bye.